As good a swimmer as I was, 20 feet might as well have been 100. Problem was, the desire for a cheap thrill always overshadowed common sense. This wasn't the first time, and it certainly wouldn't be the last either. While I kicked off my sneakers and stripped off my t-shirt, Dane and Germaine conducted their own inspection of the drop. "I don't know about this," J-Bear, the smartest of the three of us, said first. My heartbeat was one clap of thunder after another, and yet you would have never known it. My 13-year-old pride wouldn't let me look scared in front of my buddies. That lake had my name on it, and nothing was going to stop me, not fear and not my friends telling me not to. "I ain't doing it," Dane seconded, kicking a rock over the side. He shook his head when the sound of water splashing returned many beats later. I stopped undressing to get a good look at my best friends. The undisguised fear on their faces told me nothing I said was going to convince them to jump. "Bunch of pussies," I mumbled, pissed that they were backing out at the last minute. Dane's answer was to flip me the bird. "I don't think you should do it," Germaine added for good measure, but he knew the drill. Once my mind was made up about something, it was as good as done. "I'll do it," said the girl, suddenly standing behind us. We all turned to face her. With her hair chopped real short, her knees skinned from diving for the ball one too many times, and the boys' clothing she always wore, she could easily pass for one. "You gonna jump off this?" I taunted, pointing to the ledge. I didn't believe she'd go through with it. Maren walked right up to the edge of the cliff, took one look at the lake, and nodded. Without a moment's hesitation, she stripped off her t-shirt to reveal a tank top and toed off her beat-up Nikes. Looking back on it, I deserved every minute of the ass-whooping my father gave me when I got home. Maren was around 10 at the time. I had no idea how strong a swimmer she was. She could have easily gotten hurt, if not worse. "Can you swim?" My tone stunk of contempt, even though I was secretly impressed with her courage. "I'm an okay swimmer," she replied, ignoring my ongoing shitty treatment of her. "You two bitches can meet us at the bottom with our stuff," I told my friends. Dane and Jay shared a look of doubt before returning to glare at me. "Ready?" I had to ask, expecting her to back out at the last minute. Instead, she looked me dead in the eyes, stepped up, and took my hand like it was the most natural thing to do, like she'd done it 1,000,000 times before. I remember staring at it, thinking how small it looked in mine. "I count to 3, and we go on jump." She stared back and nodded, her unblinking green eyes filled with undisguised awe. "Last chance. You sure?" "On jump," she repeated, licking her lips, the first sign that she was nervous. With those 2 words, I closed my fingers tightly around her small hand and started counting. And on jump, hand in hand, we stepped off that ledge together, grinning like fools. It only took me another decade to figure out that was the day I fell for Maren Murphy.
Chapter 1. Maren. "Advantage, Williams," the umpire calls. Sweat beads on my forehead, leaks down my temples and cheeks. I wipe it away with the back of my wristband, but there's more where that came from. After 3 hours of playing, everything is soaked in sweat. Shirt, hair, headband. I can feel my feet squishing in my sneakers. My thighs burn like I've been playing with dumbbells strapped to my ankles. My shoulders ache. The 100% humidity and heat are as heavy and dense as cement in my lungs. It's almost impossible to breathe. Clear history. Clear history. Shake it off. The low hum of the packed stadium breaks into my thoughts. My eyes dart to the stands of Arthur Ashe Stadium to where my boyfriend sits next to my manager. Mirrored shades shielding his eyes, Oliver uncrosses his arms.